Hello, my friends. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you may have started to notice the changes. Climbing stairs leaves you a little breathless. Your hands tremble slightly as you hold a glass of water. Even just a few days without exercise, and your body feels noticeably weaker. I see this all the time in my clinic. Many older adults tell me, "Doctor, I've only been resting for a short while. Why do I feel like my health is slipping away?" The truth is, when we stop moving, even briefly, our bodies respond quickly. Muscles stiffen, blood pressure rises, cholesterol creeps up, sleep becomes harder, and in some cases, strokes or heart complications can appear without warning. But here's the good news. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to stay healthy. Even if you're no longer able to exercise as vigorously as before, there are 5 simple daily habits you can adopt, right at home, to keep your body strong, your mind sharp, and your independence intact. And today, I want to share them with you, because your health is worth protecting, and your best years are still ahead. If this message speaks to you or someone you care about, I encourage you to like this video and share it with friends or family. You never know, the right tip at the right time can change someone's life for the better. Stay with me. Let's take this next step toward better aging together. So what can you do, starting today, to take back control of your health? You don't need a gym membership. You don't need fancy equipment. And you certainly don't need to push your body past its limits. In fact, the most powerful medicine for seniors is often the simplest: consistency, movement, and connection. Let me walk you through 5 simple actions, each backed by research and real-life experience, that can help you stay stronger, sharper, and more independent, even if you're no longer exercising as much as you used to. 1. Gentle walking around the home. Let's begin with the easiest yet most overlooked habit: walking. Not miles, not marathons, just 15 minutes of walking each day, even if it's just around your yard, your block, or the hallway inside your home. Clinical research shows it can lower stroke risk by up to 35% and reduce the risk of blood vessel blockage by 4%. I remember one of my patients, a man in his 70s, Mr. Lum. Every morning, without fail, he walks slowly around his garden. Sometimes sweeping leaves, sometimes just enjoying the breeze. That simple ritual, it's kept his heart, lungs, and legs in good working order for years. On the other hand, sitting too long, whether it's in front of the TV or in bed, has real consequences. Joints become stiff, blood moves slower, the mind becomes foggy, and worst of all, loneliness sets in. Walking, even slowly, keeps not just the body moving, but also the brain engaged and the spirit alive. 2. Light household chores. Now, let's talk about something that may surprise you: doing light chores around the house. Sweeping the floor, wiping the table, picking a few vegetables for lunch. These aren't just chores. For seniors, they're a hidden form of physical therapy. Gentle, steady movement that improves circulation, coordination, and balance. Studies show that seniors who engage in light household tasks for just 15 to 30 minutes a day experience 27% less joint pain and a much lower risk of mobility loss or dependence on others. You don't need to lift weights to stay strong. Just lift a broom, stir a pot, or reach for a cup. These small actions send a message to your muscles: I'm still here, I still work. 3. Self-massage and gentle acupressure. Next is a technique I personally recommend to many of my senior patients: self-massage. You don't need a therapist, you don't need expensive tools, just your own hands and 5 to 10 minutes of care. Try massaging your shoulders in the morning, rub down your legs before bed, press gently along your spine or the soles of your feet. It may feel small, but here's what science says. Regular massage can boost blood flow, ease joint and muscle pain by 32%, and help you sleep an average of 45 minutes longer per night. It's simple, safe, and deeply effective. Your hands are powerful tools. Use them to bring comfort and life back to tired muscles. 4. Deep breathing and light meditation. We often underestimate the power of breath, but just 5 to 10 minutes a day of deep breathing and light meditation can change everything, especially for seniors. This habit alone can cut insomnia by 31%, reduce sudden blood pressure spikes by 29%, and slow brain aging. One of my elderly patients told me, "Doctor, I just sit by the window, close my eyes, and breathe. It calms me more than any pill." You don't need to be a yogi. You just need a quiet corner, a few deep breaths, and the intention to slow down. That's enough. 5. Social interaction. Finally, perhaps the most powerful remedy of all: connection, laughter, conversation, eye contact. When seniors regularly talk with friends, neighbors, or family, even just a few minutes a day, they reduce their risk of depression by 45%, memory loss, and mental decline. Why? Because social engagement triggers the release of endorphins, our brain's natural feel-good chemicals. It keeps the mind sharp and the heart full. So whether it's a phone call, a chat at the gate, or sharing stories over a cup of tea, don't let a day pass without some form of connection. These 5 daily habits may seem simple, but they are incredibly powerful. They can protect your heart, your joints, your sleep, and even your memory. You don't need intense exercise. You just need consistency, awareness, and care. If you found this message helpful, please like and share this video, because chances are someone you love may need this reminder too. Your journey to healthier aging starts with small steps. Let's take them together. Common mistakes that can harm seniors when exercising less now. Before you rush to make changes, let me offer one more piece of important advice. Over the years, I've seen many of my older patients try their best to stay healthy when they can't exercise as much as they used to. They walk, stretch, do light chores, but somehow their health still declines. Their joints ache, their blood pressure rises, their energy drops. Why? Because even with the best intentions, some common mistakes, small ones, can silently sabotage your health. These are not dramatic errors. They're quiet, easy to overlook, but over time, they build up, and the consequences can be serious. So now, I want to walk you through 5 dangerous mistakes I've seen again and again. Mistakes that many seniors make, often without realizing. Let's uncover them so you can avoid the hidden traps and protect your well-being with confidence. Mistake number 1: eating poorly while exercising less. Here's something I hear far too often. I still sweep the floor. I walk a bit. I've earned a treat today. But the truth is, as we move less, our body's ability to handle unhealthy food decreases dramatically. Think of your body like an older car. It still runs, but it needs cleaner fuel, not heavier loads. Too much salt, fried foods, fatty meats, sugary drinks. These may be comforting, but they put strain on your heart, liver, and arteries. A study by the National Institute of Nutrition found that seniors who reduced salt by just 1/3 per day, ate more vegetables, and added just 15 minutes of light movement, lowered their stroke risk by 20% in just 12 weeks. What to do instead? Steam, bake, or boil instead of fry. Flavor with herbs like garlic, ginger, or lemon instead of excess salt. Eat slowly. Let your stomach signal when it's full. Prioritize clean meals, leafy greens, fish, tofu, fruits, and whole grains. Small meals. Clean meals. That's the key. Remember, every bite you take is either healing or harming. Choose wisely. Mistake number 2: sitting too much, moving too little. Even if you're not doing formal workouts, sitting for long hours is dangerous. Prolonged sitting slows blood flow, stiffens joints, and increases your risk of blood clots. It even affects your brain and mood. Studies show that adults over 60 who sit or lie down more than 4 hours a day increase their risk of stroke and blood clots by nearly 30%, experience faster muscle loss and joint degeneration. What to do instead? Set a timer to stand every 30 to 45 minutes. Walk around the house for 3 to 5 minutes. Stretch your shoulders, neck, or knees while watching TV. Gently massage your legs or back to wake up blood circulation. Even small movements, done regularly, can dramatically reduce your risks. Mistake number 3, skipping health checkups. Let me be clear, if you're exercising less, you need to monitor your health more. Many older adults believe, I'm still walking, I'm still cooking, I must be fine. But beneath the surface, silent conditions like high blood pressure, cholesterol, or fatty liver may already be developing. The Vietnam Stroke Association reported that 60% of stroke patients over 60 hadn't had a checkup in the last 6 months. What to do instead? Schedule health screenings every 3 to 6 months. Check blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, kidney, and liver function. Track your numbers and discuss any changes with your doctor. Catching illness early saves lives. A single blood test today might prevent a hospital stay tomorrow. Mistake number 4, withdrawing socially, becoming emotionally isolated. When seniors stop being physically active, many also begin to withdraw emotionally, closing their doors, turning off their phones, and staying silent. But isolation is dangerous. More than 40% of older adults suffering from insomnia, anxiety, or depression had limited daily interaction with others. Social disconnection doesn't just affect the heart, it affects memory, sleep, even your immune system. What to do instead? Call a friend or family member daily. Join a group chat or neighborhood tea club. Smile and greet neighbors, even if it's just a short hello. Share a story, ask questions. Stay curious, stay connected. Human connection is medicine, and it costs nothing but a little courage to start a conversation. Mistake number 5, trusting unverified health advice. This is a mistake I see far too often. Someone recommends a miracle tea. Another swears by a massage technique they learned online. And suddenly, seniors are spending hundreds of dollars on unproven remedies. The Vietnam Institute of Medicinal Plants found that over 35% of senior hospitalizations were due to unverified supplements, allergic reactions, herbal mixtures that damage the liver or kidneys. What to do instead? Always ask your doctor or pharmacist before trying new pills or therapies. Be cautious of magic cures from neighbors or social media. Stick to safe, gentle practices like stretching, basic massage, or warm herbal teas from known sources. Your body is precious. Don't experiment with it. Always seek professional guidance. 5, daily habits to stay strong without strenuous exercise. So now you know what to avoid, but what about the habits you should actively build? The daily routines that quietly protect your heart, your brain, your body, and even your peace of mind. You don't need intense workouts to age well. You need structure, intention, and simple habits done with love and care. Let me walk you through 5 powerful daily habits I recommend to nearly every older adult I care for. These are your tools for a longer, lighter, more independent life. Habit number 1, keep a consistent sleep-wake schedule. Sleep is your body's natural healing time. And for seniors, sleeping early and waking early helps regulate everything from mood to blood pressure. Research shows that older adults who sleep before 10 p.m. and wake at the same time each day reduce chronic insomnia by 35%, lower stroke risk by 28%. Tips to build this habit: avoid screens after 9 p.m. Drink warm water before bed. Walk gently or massage your shoulders before sleep. Wake slowly, deep breaths, no sudden movements. When your internal clock is stable, your entire body functions more smoothly. Sleep is not a luxury, it's medicine. Habit number 2, eat a clean, balanced diet. More veggies, less salt. What you eat becomes the building blocks of your body. Especially when physical activity is low, food becomes even more important. A daily diet with 300 grams of fresh fruits and vegetables, less than 5 g of salt, can reduce your risk of high blood pressure by 20 to 30% and cut your chances of fatty liver or high cholesterol in half. Suggestions: prioritize steamed or boiled meals. Use herbs, ginger, garlic, green onion, instead of salt or sauces. Eat smaller portions, chew slowly. Swap fried foods for baked or grilled options. Clean eating not only saves your organs, it saves money on medications later. Habit number 3. Keep a small emergency fund for yourself. This one isn't about physical health, but it protects your dignity and peace of mind. Many older adults give all their savings to children or rely entirely on pensions. But when illness strikes or an emergency arises, the lack of even a small fund can cause stress, hesitation, and dependency. Surveys in Vietnam show that over 60% of seniors lack personal savings, and half of them suffer mental stress or fear due to financial dependency. Advice: set aside a small amount monthly, even from gifts or pensions. Keep enough for essentials, medication, transport, doctor visits. Protect your independence and confidence. A small envelope of savings can be a powerful shield for your health and pride. Habit number 4. Stay connected with loved ones. A joyful heart is strong medicine, and staying in touch with family and friends is one of the most powerful ways to stay young at heart and sharp in mind. Seniors who engage in 2 to 3 conversations per week with loved ones lower depression and stress by 40%, report better sleep, better memory, and greater life satisfaction. Easy ways to stay connected. Call your children or grandchildren regularly. Meet a neighbor for tea. Share a story from the past with a friend. Send a message or voice note just to check in. Don't wait for others to reach out. Be the one who opens the door. Habit number 5. Keep a light, personal hobby. Finally, give yourself something to enjoy each day. Something that's just for you, not for chores, not for others, for your soul. A study from National University of Singapore found that seniors who engage in a hobby for just 30 minutes daily reduce stress and insomnia by 35%, slow cognitive decline significantly. Great hobby ideas for seniors: gardening, even a small herb pot, reading, journaling, or poetry, sewing, calligraphy, or music, sorting photo albums, listening to nostalgic songs. It's not about being productive. It's about feeling alive. Hobbies stimulate the brain, soothe the heart, and make every day feel fuller, no matter your age. Bonus: 4 common exercise mistakes that are more harmful than not exercising. Now here's something you may not expect. Not all exercise is good exercise, especially as we age. That's right. Some seniors with the best of intentions start exercising but end up harming themselves simply because they were never told how to do it safely. Let me walk you through 4 critical mistakes I see far too often. If you or someone you love is trying to stay active, this could be life-saving information. Mistake number 1: exercising at the wrong time. Many seniors believe the earlier the better. But in truth, working out too early or too late can shock the body. A National Heart Institute report found that seniors who exercise before 5 a.m. or after 8 p.m. are twice as likely to experience blood pressure spikes or heart strain. Here's why. Early mornings, your blood vessels are still constricted, body temperature is low, and your heart isn't ready for stress. Late evenings, your body is cooling down for rest, and exercise can disrupt sleep or strain tired muscles. Better approach: exercise between 5:30 and 6:30 a.m. or 4:30 on 6 p.m. when your body is alert and your muscles are ready. Mistake number 2: pushing too hard, too fast. You don't need to sweat buckets or feel exhausted for exercise to be effective. In fact, overexertion can backfire. leading to muscle strains, joint inflammation, dangerous heart rhythm changes. Health journals report that 30% of sports injuries in seniors are caused by overdoing it, running too far, lifting too much, or doing exercises beyond their physical capacity. Better approach. Focus on low-impact activities: walking, stretching, tai chi, light resistance. Exercise for 20-30 minutes per session, enough to warm the body and get the blood flowing, without exhaustion. Listen to your body. If you feel dizzy, short of breath, or overly sore, stop and rest. Mistake No. 3, skipping warm-up and cool-down. Would you start your car in freezing weather and floor the gas? Of course not. Yet many seniors skip the warm-up and jump straight into movement. Others stop suddenly without cooling down. Studies show that over 40% of senior joint injuries stem from skipping these two key steps. Better approach: warm-up, 5 to 7 mins, gentle shoulder rolls, neck stretches, slow leg movements. Cool down, 5 mins, deep breathing, light walking, self-massage on calves or shoulders. Warm-ups prepare the body. Cool downs protect the heart. Both are essential, especially after 60. Mistake No. 4, inconsistent exercise routine. This one may surprise you. Exercising only when you feel like it can be worse than not exercising at all. Why? Because your body relies on rhythm and habit. Irregular movement confuses muscles, tightens joints, and reduces the benefits of exercise. A national health survey found that 50% of Vietnamese seniors who exercised less than 3 times per week showed faster declines in mobility and balance. Better approach: stick to a simple daily schedule. Even 10 minutes of stretching or walking is better than skipping entirely. On busy days, break it into short sessions: 5 minutes in the morning, 5 at night. Consistency is the secret. Your joints, heart, and mind will thank you. Final message from Dr. Kim. So yes, it's true. Not exercising at all is risky, but exercising the wrong way can be even more dangerous. Now you know 5 gentle actions to replace intense workouts, 5 mistakes to avoid when you're less active, 5 daily habits that keep you healthy for life, and 4 hidden traps that make exercise harmful if done wrong. I hope today's video gave you clarity, comfort, and confidence. If it did, please like and share this video with someone you care about, because one right tip shared at the right time could protect someone's life. You are not too old. It's not too late. Your strongest, most peaceful years may still be ahead. Let's keep walking there, together. Dr. Kim, your partner in healthy aging.